Hello creators! In this After Effects tutorial, we will learn how to create this logo reveal animation. Let's first create a solid background. For this background layer, let's add the gradient ramp effect. For ramp, set ramp shape to radial ramp. Here you need to set the color for your background. Adjust the ramp position. Set ramp scatter to 500. Now let's add the logo to the timeline. Scale your logo if needed. Pre-compose the logo. Select Move All Attribute into New Composition. Now add the reflection media to the timeline. Place it below logo. Adjust the position for reflection layer as shown. For reflection, change Track Matte to Alpha Matte Logo. Adjust in such a way that logo is reveal at start. For reflection, add CC Glass Effect. For glass, set Bump Map to Logo. Set Softness to 40. Set Height to 50. Set Displacement to -250. In Light, set Light Height to 100. Set Light Intensity to 80. Perfect. Now add CC Blobalize effect. For Blobalize, set Blob Layer to Logo. Set Softness to 18. Set Cutaway to 5. Now pre-compose the both layers. Name it as Glossy Logo. For Glossy Logo, change mode to Classic Color Dodge. Now create duplicate of Glossy Logo. Change mode to Linear Dodge. Now for Glossy Logo, add the Glow effect. For Glow, set Glow Threshold to 100%. Set Radius to 500. Set Intensity to 5. Now add Fastbox Blur. Set Blur Radius to 50. Iteration to 15. Set Dimension to Horizontal. Perfect. Now let's add the logo composition to the timeline. Now add the Vegas to the logo composition. For Vegas, set Blend Mode to Stencil. Set Width to 7. Set Hardness to 1. Set Midpoint Opacity to 1. Now set Segments to 1. Set Random Seed to 4. Select Random Phase. Now at 2 seconds, create keyframe for length. At start, set length to 0. Now let's create keyframe for rotation. Now at start, create keyframe. At 3 second, set rotation to 200. In image contour, set threshold to 1. Set tolerance to 0. Now let's add glow to the logo composition. For glow, set glow threshold to 70%. Set glow radius to 100. Glow intensity to 2. Now let's create opacity keyframe. At 1 second and 20 frames, create keyframe. At 2 second and 20 frames, set opacity to 0%. Now select keyframes, change assistant to easy ease. Now let's create duplicate of logo composition. For logo, let's add the Fastbox Blur. For Box Blur, set Blur Radius to 50. Set Iteration to 40. Set Dimension to Horizontal. Now add logo composition to the timeline. Now add Fastbox Blur. Set Blur Radius to 200. Set Iteration to 2. Now let's place it at 1 second and 20 frames. Create opacity keyframe. Set it to 0%. Now at 2 seconds, set it to 70%. At end of the timeline, set opacity to 0%. Select keyframes. Change keyframe assistant to easy ease. Now place it below glossy logo compositions. Now again add logo composition. Place it at 1 second and 20 frames. Now create keyframe for opacity. At 2 seconds, create keyframe. Now at start of the composition, set opacity to 0%. Select keyframes, change keyframe assistant to easy ease. Now let's change glossy logo and logo composition to 3D. Create new camera. Create null object. Parent camera to null. For null, let's create rotation keyframe. Now at 3 seconds, create X rotation keyframe. At start, set rotation to 45 degrees. Select keyframes, change keyframe assistant to easy ease. Adjust the speed graph as shown. Now create keyframes for position. At 3 seconds, create keyframe for position. Now at start, adjust the position as shown. Now select keyframes, change keyframe assistant to easy ease. Adjust the speed graph as shown. For camera, let's create position. Now at end, adjust the position as shown. For end keyframe, change keyframe assistant to easy ease. Now let's create keyframe for point of interest. At 2 seconds, create keyframe. Now at start, adjust the point of interest as shown. Select keyframes, change keyframe assistant to easy ease. Adjust the speed graph as shown. Now select all layers except background layer. Pre-compose them. I will name it as light logo. Change mode to add. Now add the sharpen effect. Set sharpen amount to 1. Add noise effect. Set amount of noise to 2. Now add shift channel. Now change red and green to full off. Create 2 duplicates of light logo. For second logo, change blue to full off. Change green to green. For first, change blue to full off. Change red to red. Slightly adjust the position for logo compositions as shown. Perfect. Let's see the complete preview. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial. This complete After Effects template is available on my web store. Check out the link in the description. Thank you.